Tortoise and the Rabbit. Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest, there lived a speedy rabbit and a slow moving tortoise. They were good friends, but they were also different from each other. The rabbit was quick and loved to show off his speed, while the tortoise was slow and steady. One sunny day, the rabbit couldn't stop boasting about how fast he was. He teased the tortoise, saying, "You are so slow. I can run circles around you before you even take a step." The tortoise, being wise and patient, simply smiled and replied, "Well, I may be slow, but I believe in taking things one step at a time." The rabbit couldn't resist challenging the tortoise to a race. The other animals in the forest gathered to watch the race, excited to see who would win. The race was set, and the tortoise and the rabbit stood side by side, ready to begin. As the race started, the rabbit sprinted ahead, leaving the tortoise far behind. He laughed as he saw the tortoise moving slowly. "I will win this race easily," he thought. But as the rabbit ran, he became a little too confident. He decided to take a break and rest under a shady tree, thinking he had plenty of time to win. He closed his eyes and fell asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued moving steadily, never giving up. He might have been slow, but he was determined. He kept his eyes on the finish line and kept on going. When the rabbit woke up, he saw the tortoise still moving forward. He realized he had wasted too much time, and the tortoise was much closer to the finish line than he expected. The rabbit panicked and ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line just as the rabbit reached it. The animals cheered for the tortoise, who had won the race with a slow but steady pace. The rabbit felt embarrassed and learned a valuable lesson that day. He understood that being fast is essential, but overconfidence can lead to careless mistakes. From that day on, the rabbit and the tortoise learned to appreciate each other's strengths. The rabbit learned to be humble, and the tortoise learned that determination can overcome any obstacle. The moral of this story is that it's not always the fastest who wins the race, but the one who keeps going and never gives up. So, my dear friends, remember to be patient, stay focused on your goals, and you'll achieve great things just like the wise tortoise. This was the story of the tortoise and the rabbit. Next story would be the clever fox and the foolish crow. If you want to hear more such stories, subscribe and stay tuned.